Welcome back to another episode of Unhinged. My name is LJ Jones.
This is Casey Pryor.
And we're back.
We're back. Week 3.
Week 3.
All right.
Week 3. How'd you feel about the last 2?
It was alright. Think we had some good feedback from some friends and family.
So, yeah, but
it was a good time. I think the first episode was a little slow.
Uh-huh.
The second episode was a little better.
Yeah.
And let's make this one even better.
Yeah, and I do have to say, like, the numbers on TikTok are wonderful.
Oh, yeah. It's blowing up. We have a couple funny clips up there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to tell you the
handle.
handle.
Huncher and your...
I can't remember the handle. Is Unhinged, the Unhinged Pod?
I believe so.
And then the Unhinged
Pod.
Show on Instagram.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
Where do we wait? We're still waiting on that to clear up. Was it 30 days we had to wait?
Yeah.
Until we can match the names, so it'll be the same on both platforms.
But other than that, we're live on Mark Cuban's Fireside.
Yeah, we are live
for the first time.
For the first time, episode 3 going live.
I can't really see the phone, so I'm not sure how many people are in there. If anybody, probably nobody.
Probably not. I don't see anybody yet. We just turned it on, so it's still loading.
But man, let me tell you about the weekend I had.
How was New Orleans, bro? How was it?
Dude, I don't remember. No, New Orleans was amazing, man. I've never been. Have you?
No. Well, I went through. I stayed for a night for work, but did not get to see any of it besides airports and stuff like that. So no. But
okay,
how was it?
So it was great. We got in. We stayed just outside of New Orleans in Slidell, at a hotel. Lucy and I met up because she was coming from Mississippi and I was coming from Florida.
Yeah.
So we met there. It's only 2.5 hours from her, 7.5, 8 hours from me.
Y'all drove? Both drove?
Huh?
You both drove?
Well, we were coming from different places.
I know, but what? You could have flown and then she could have drove. You would have had a car. She had a 2-hour drive.
Yeah. Well,
but all right. Put together.
Well, she was at her parents' house, I believe. So she came from there. So
okay, either way.
Yeah.
Right.
So we got there, and we had these plans. We were gonna go to Bourbon Street for the night and just like drink and have a good time. And then we kind of just chilled.
Yeah.
We just stayed at the hotel
The whole time?
Yeah, no.
The first night.
Friday night.
Yeah. Friday night. Get there. You want the game plan like, oh, we're in New Orleans. Let's go out. And you just get there and you just hung out instead and just
relaxed. We just kind of like
enjoyed each other and hung out.
We ran. She was like, we talked about it on episode 2. She loves Target. Mm-hmm. So like after we settled in, she was like, Target?
Really? You're on vacation in another city.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
And you got a Target here. She's got a Target in Mississippi.
Right. It's a Target.
And she want to go to Target just because it's another city and it's a thing to do.
Yeah, but we didn't go.
Okay.
The Target was like 30 minutes away. So we ran to Walmart. Just we grabbed like some shooters and she wanted like some seltzers and stuff like that. So we just went back to the hotel, drank and hung out and that was it. But Saturday morning we got up and we went to Bourbon Street and we were there all day.
Yeah.
Like we got there probably like 11. And honestly, I expected us to be there late. Mm-hmm. By the time like 7:30, 8 o'clock hit, we've been drinking since 11. We're like, let's
just call it a day.
We're done.
We saw a lot of New Orleans today. Let's go home.
But no, man, it was. I have to say, I've traveled a lot in my life. New Orleans absolutely has the best food I've ever had.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. What'd you get to eat out there?
So the first place we went, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, or I would plug it, but we stopped at like 4 different ones. We were starving. We didn't have breakfast, and they're like reservation only. We're like, fuck, We're hungry. So we found a place that sat us, and she got bananas Foster waffles, which were really good. I've never had that before, and I got Gator Hash. Have you ever had
Gator Hash?
Gator Hash, bro.
Gator. I've never had it hash.
Gator Hash.
Had Gator Nuggets.
It was like Gator sausage, kind of cubed and cut up. But it was a plate of like peppers and like 3 different kinds of potatoes. There was an egg, hollandaise sauce, and then the cubed gator. And bro, it was so good. Like, it was like the best meal I've ever had in my life.
It, for sure.
It was so good. The other place we stopped at, they had it was like house-made pork rinds and queso.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't like pork rinds, but
I don't mind them. I get them every once in a while.
Yeah, I grew up I grew up on them. My dad was a
It's like
truck
potato
driver,
chips.
so
You just eat them like it's potato chips.
Yeah.
That's the same concept.
Yeah.
Just people overthink it when they hear park grinds and they're like, it's disgusting.
yeah, but no, they're so good.
Delicious.
Though. Yeah, and then we also got like it was like cheddar cheese fries with shredded roast over top, and that was very good, but it was salty.
Yeah.
It was so salty. But in terms of drinking, so much drinking was done. It was
This is Bourbon Street, right?
Bourbon
So
Street.
you just like bar to bar to bar, door to door, just whatever it was. You guys went in and checked it out.
Yeah, most of them, like you can get the drinks to go. It's like the one place where you
Oh
just
yeah,
walk
because you
the
just walk the
streets.
streets. So you get one and go to the next.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to list the amount of alcohol that we drank, but I cannot. I can tell you, we got like it's the world famous Hurricane, and I don't know what's in it, but there is so much in it, and it just tastes like fruit punch. like honestly, like you and me, it's not getting us drunk. It's getting Griffin drunk. Just one. Just one is getting Griffin drunk. We did a lot of like the ones with the like souvenir cups. So like if you've ever seen like movies or whatever that took place in New Orleans, you see like the hand grenade.
Yeah.
It's like the tall like it's a green cup. The bottom is
the cup's a grenade.
yeah, the bottom's the grenade, and then it goes all the way up here. It's filled with ice, and there's like I want to say there's like 16 different types of liquors in there, and so I liked it.
Yeah.
Lucy said it tasted like bleach.
Bleach.
Yeah, like air freshener. I think she said. I was like, this is the best air freshener I've ever had in my life. That was good, and then we went to this place called Spirits, Spirits on Bourbon, and so Spirits on Bourbon was featured on Bar Rescue, which we talked about.
Yeah, you told me.
So
you hit me up when you were in there. You said I'm in the bar that was on Bar Rescue or something like that.
Yeah. So I said I wanted to go there like if we ended up walking by it because there's so many places, and we ended up getting the hand grenade at the place that was across the street. So I was like, oh, let's stop in there. And we really didn't sit anywhere.
Yeah.
We sat at where we got the hand grenade. We were there for like 10 minutes maybe. And then we're gonna go walk, and we stopped in Spirits, and they have their own thing. It's a skull glass, and I don't know the types of liquors that were in there, but it was so good. It's blue, and I don't know why, but there was like a sliced pepper just on the top, and it wasn't like a spicy drink.
Yeah, it was just a pepper on top of like a fruity drink.
Yeah, it wasn't like the fruitiest of drinks,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like whiskey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it was good, and then there's lights on the cup. There's 3 different settings for the lights, and but there's reason for the lights. Like, so if I think if it's like a flashing light, that means you're ready for a refill. And if it's
so all their cups are like this.
This one drink, yeah,
and then
because it's their signature drink.
Got you. Ready for a refill, or you're done, or stuff
yeah,
like that.
and then like the solid light is like, oh, we're getting near. We're gonna need one soon, but not quite. But we're sitting on the patio. But again, it's probably like 5:00. At this point, we're both feeling pretty good. She's probably feeling a little more good than me.
Yeah.
But we're on the patio, and there's a bachelor party that's happening, and they're next to us. But it was really just them, and then there was 2. I don't want to say old women, but probably like in their late 40s, 50s, early 50s. But these men were probably mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
And there's 12, 13 of them, and they were drunk. They were gone. They're like Village times 10. Village is a bar near us that's nuts.
Yeah. Not a good time. It could be a good time, and then it turns into a bad time.
Very fast. But so they're gone, they're drunk, and apparently, like, so I think 2 of the men were getting married. Not to each other, but there was like they shared their bachelor party.
Gotcha.
So then these 2 older women had sat down, and these men started hitting on them and saying, whatever. They're like, hey, you guys are beautiful. You guys should come sit with us. And they're like, yeah, no thanks. Our husband's grabbing our drinks. Mm-hmm. And they're like, damn. All right, fine. Suit yourself. Don't sit with us. And then 2 younger girls, probably about their age, our age, sat down, and they started flirting with them.
Yeah.
And I saw one of the weirdest things happen between the two. Mm-hmm. Like, the guy who was getting married said, I want to take a drink from your shoe. Griffin turned around with
to this random chick?
Yeah. She was like, what? What was that?
You gotta be pretty drunk to do that.
He was so my friend Rogan from the challenge, like he's from London.
Yeah, I guess a shoey. I know what it is.
Something they do. It's called Das Boot.
Yeah, but don't drink it out of a random chick's shoe.
So let me continue.
Toe fungus.
She was wearing flip flops for one.
Okay, yeah.
So it wasn't like a boot or a sneaker or anything. And she was like, okay. So she picked it. She took her shoe off and threw it to him, and he caught it, and he poured
it down the shoe.
He put toe end in his mouth, and then his buddy took a beer and just
dumped it on the heel and let it run down.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Lucy and I are like,
right through the toe, like was there the slit where the big toe between the big toe?
Yeah.
Right where all the nasty stuff is. Right there.
Lucy was like, no, absolutely not.
His bottom lip was what, under the shoe, right?
Oh yeah, the bottom where
his tongue and his bottom lip are under the shoe, and yeah,
it was
good. Just give me a regular beer, please. No toe fungus in between. There's no middleman needed.
Yeah, he had some type of fetish.
Yeah,
and then they invited them over, and because Lucy and I were gonna leave, but then
this happened, and you're like, let's hang out and see what happens.
We gotta
watch the show. Yeah,
we gotta see.
Absolutely.
So they went over there and they joined, and it was like the two men that were getting married that were specifically talking to these two women.
That's so frustrating.
And
it's annoying.
Yeah. But I had this idea, not idea. I had this thought that it was a fake bachelor party.
Okay.
So I think
it's New Orleans.
I think it was a fake bachelor party because I mean that's a thing. Like a lot of like I've heard those stories where women love joining the bachelor party and they want to have a good time and whatever happens, it's your last hurrah, which you and I would never do. That's disgusting.
Absolutely.
But there's some shitty men.
I 100% agree with him.
Hey Nick, he would never do that.
This is true. Absolutely.
And tell Lucy.
Oh, Lucy, yeah, absolutely. This is truthful. But men are disgusting.
Men are disgusting. So that I think it was fake, man.
It could have been. It very well could have been.
And that's when I texted you. Lucy was like, text Casey and say, whenever we get married, we're doing a conjoined bachelor party.
That's where it came from. All right, yeah. So the fake bachelor party.
She said it would be fun, like her friends
be a good time.
and us and all that. But man, that like. I think it was fake.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can say is, like, it was so...
Did it, like, lead anywhere else? Did y'all leave before they were just hanging out? Like, did they dip and then you guys were still chilling? Or
I mean, they were just flirting hard and drinking and I honestly got tired of their accents.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what
they were Australian?
Huh?
Were they Australian?
Australian? No, they're from Minnesota.
Oh, well, you said we were talking about the shoe thing, so I thought maybe he... But okay.
At least not Rogan's not Australian either.
No, but it's from Australia,
isn't it?
I don't know if it's Australian, if it's like originated there for wherever it came from. I believe it is.
I don't know. Well, I think
it's originally called the shoey, and it's something from Australia, and then
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I've heard...
I might be wrong.
I forget who I was talking to. Somebody was telling me that they do Das Boot, but it's like it's a mug. Mm-hmm. It's like glass, like shaped like a boot. Oh. Yeah, and I was like, I said, because I've never heard of it.
Huh? They sell those in Texas. Big old boot glasses.
I never heard of that until Rogan told me about it.
Yeah.
But Rogan, he just takes his boot off and
fills it with beer and chugs it out.
I'm not doing that either.
That's nasty. My feet sweat too much for that.
No, I don't care. No, not for me. But yeah, man. Then we just kind of went back to the hotel and hung out and kind of crashed because we were both like it was hot.
You guys were Friday, Saturday.
We left Sunday. We went back to Bourbon Street Sunday morning. Have you ever heard
breakfast or something?
Yeah. Well, her friend Holden lives there.
Oh, okay.
And so I think he was working on Saturday, so he said let's just grab like breakfast or brunch or something on Sunday. So he met us and we went down. To this one specific restaurant. I think it's called French Toast. Have you ever heard of King's Cake?
King's Cake? I don't think so.
All right, it's like really good. It's like
it's really good.
It's really good, but it's
what is it?
It's a southern thing. Like
okay,
in Mississippi.
Chocolate. Like is it? What like?
No,
what's it like?
I don't know. It's purple and green.
It's purple.
It's like a Mardi Gras thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, like I really don't. I think it's like kind of like a cookie typically. Whoever people who love King's Cake are pissed right now. Like, you're terrible. I really honestly I don't, because I've only had King's Cake once.
Yeah.
I got some for Lucy's birthday, but then this restaurant had King's Cake French toast, and I have a picture of it. I'll show you. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was so good. Like it was stuffed with cream cheese, and like it was like 2 slices of French toast. It was like this tall, and just stuffed with cream cheese, bro. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
We got like it was like frozen iced coffee with a lot of alcohol in it.
So it wasn't iced coffee. It was frozen alcohol with a little bit of caffeine.
Yeah, like so Holden loved it. He's like he bought it for us, and he's like I was like, I don't know, man, I don't like coffee, and he's like, you like it.
Yeah.
I didn't taste coffee. It tastes like a milkshake.
Yeah.
But it was good. But yeah, man, New Orleans is a place, man, that I loved. We went to the Museum of Death, which was very small, but it had like a lot of like letters written to and from like Ted Bundy and all these serial killers. They had like a display about O.J. Simpson was in there. It was really cool because like New Orleans is very it's like one of the most spiritual, dark cities in the country.
Yeah.
Where a lot of they say a lot of ghosts and witches and stuff are
Paranormal stuff.
the paranormal stuff. Yeah. But no, New Orleans was fun, man. I honestly I can't wait to go back.
Well, I definitely would check it out more than just flying through. I've
Yeah.
wanted to, just haven't got the chance to yet.
Well, you and me, bro.
We gotta book the trip.
Well, you and me will. And honestly, the drinks weren't too expensive.
No.
Like so.
Normally, you think of any touristy place like that that's known for their drinking and their
Right.
open streets and all that stuff, like Vegas.
But
and
usually you hear like cheap
prices
drinks, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But these drinks were freaking great. Like, I think because Lucy and I are pretty good on splitting everything. So let's take away like paying for parking, take away hotel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll include the restaurants and the drinks. I think we each spent like $300
That's not bad for what, 2.5 days,
for
3 days.
Yeah. And I mean, but then it was also like bought
You gotta also
glasses
put on
and-
top of the part that is like delicious food and like
like
the
bro.
big, like the signature drinks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Not walking in there getting a beer and a,
Well, yeah,
and a
but, like,
cheeseburger.
A hurricane, I think, was like $12,
It's not bad.
and I mean it's a pretty big drink, and like there's a lot of
The bucket
like,
usually.
yeah. I mean, it was this was a cup, so I'm not sure if I've seen the buckets,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what the norm is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we absolutely have to go back.
Oh yeah.
Or well, not back, but you and I have to go and just get messed up. Bring Nick and Lucy. Maybe Griffin can come, but I don't know if he can hang.
That's tough sell.
He could be the driver. You look good in a chauffeur hat, bro. Oh yeah, the bow tie and everything. I'll put you up front. Make sure you got the tinted window.
Have a good
Yeah,
afternoon,
we'll
sir.
rent you a limo. Rent you a limo.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be a good time.
And he'd just have to drive around the city while we're waiting, while we're drinking. Just up and down the streets. What else, man? That's it for New Orleans. You got some news.
Yeah. So today is Tuesday. Friday morning, me and my girlfriend closed on our first house. We put our offer in a little over a month ago. It was a long, bumpy road, but we closed this weekend. We closed on Friday, moved in this weekend, and we're in the middle of setting everything up. It's crazy.
That's
We
awesome.
are. We're very, very excited about it all. It's a whole new lifestyle. And we went from a 600 square foot apartment to owning our own home with a backyard. We got 2 dogs. It's a big step, and we're really
And a
happy
lizard.
where we're at. Yeah, we got a bearded dragon, Dwight.
Dwight.
Dwight from The Office. It is quoted from The Office. He's orange and he has a little yellow on his stomach. He really fits the Dwight colors from the show.
Yeah.
So he got it.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
man. I'm happy
thank
for you guys.
Yeah, it's a big step for us, and we're really excited about like everything that's going on. We have so many plans for the house and like everything that we're gonna do. It's great.
So I haven't been able to come over yet.
Nope.
But, tell me about it. Like, what's the size of the house? Like, I know you said you got like a big yard.
It's a decent yard. It's on about a quarter acre. Most of it being in the back, which is nice because we have a German Shepherd Shar-Pei mix. Archie, he's 3 years old. and we had him in the apartment, and we also have a little Chihuahua named Oliver. So, but in the apartment, we had to walk him 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, well, I mean, busy days 3 times. It depends on, like, if we're home, we walk him more often just because it's such a crammed apartment. But now that we have the backyard, you just open the door and let them go, and they absolutely love it. You know,
Is it fenced in?
yeah, all fenced in. I got
awesome.
privacy fences on either side from the neighbors. I got chain link in the back, which is fine because behind me is actually county property and no one can build on it, so it's just a big grass field. So I got no neighbors behind me. It's all wide open.
So have you met any of your neighbors from inside?
Yeah, I got the neighborhood watch lady who we are not very excited about because she doesn't have much boundaries. She has come over to our... Well, we were in the process of closing and stuff, so we had to walk through. We had the inspection, and every time we were at this house, she'd walk over, and if the door was unlocked, she walked in the door.
Just walked in?
Walked in the front door while the inspection was going on, and just, yeah, very annoying and overstepping. And she's like, oh, I've been here for 12 years. I'm the neighborhood watch. I know everything about everybody. If you have any questions, blah, 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 blah. And Nicolette's just like, get the fuck out of my house. Not at the time, it was just inspection, but she was just like, okay. And then she asked her questions about the neighbors and stuff just to get an idea about the neighborhood. But then we were doing the walkthrough before we closed. We were there not more than 3 minutes. So there's no cars in the driveway. It's this house that's been for sale. We've been closing on it, so there's no one there. So all of a sudden, 3 cars show up, me, Nicolette, and our real estate agent to do the walkthrough before closing. Not 3, 4, 5 minutes later, knock on the door.
Oh, at least she knocked this time.
Knocked on the door. Yes, thank God. But knocked on the door, and we're like, what? We've been here 5 minutes. Like, what if we were moving in? Like, just give us space, give us time. Don't, open the door. I was just seeing if you guys are moving in today. Okay. But she's just very overstepping. I watched her. She was blowing off her driveway with a blower. And then she walked out of her driveway, blew off the neighbor's driveway. I was like, that's nice. Then walked over to the other neighbor's driveway, unlocked their gate, and walked in and blew off their driveway. And I'm sure she's lived there for 12 years. And I just don't want her coming over. I have dogs. Nicolette, I work a lot. She works, like, we're home. We're not home. Like, don't come on our property. Don't open my fence. Don't open my gate. You get bit by my dog, that's your fault.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, don't cross boundaries, and that's the only thing. And she is a little overstepping, but other than that, the neighborhood's pretty nice.
She probably like
went off on her a little bit.
Is she how old is she about?
I'd say 50 plus.
So she probably sees you and Nick, a young couple, moving in, and she's maybe.
But our real estate agent tried to like be the buffer, the middleman, so that we wouldn't seem like rude when we were trying to tell her like, hey, we're trying to do something. Like,
yeah.
It was the fact that she walked in the house the first time, just walking in.
Oh, for sure.
And then the fact that we saw her. No, was it the real estate agent went back to the house and she was like on the property. She was mowing the lawn or something. She mowed our lawn, or it wasn't ours at the time, but she was mowing the neighbor's lawn or the seller's lawn, and the seller had not asked her to, and she was just doing it to be nice. But she is a very nice woman, but she could be overstepping, and we just want to make sure that we set the boundaries before.
A little overbearing.
Yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, the neighborhood's nice. We have, I think his name's Bernie, across the street. I haven't met him yet. I've seen him. He drives a silver Beetle, like a new one, but a Beetle. Top hat. He's like 65, 70, retired. Has the black button-down shirt, the gold chains. It's unbuttoned like halfway down his chest, like looking like an old gangster. Nicolette talked to him the other day, and he was just asking if we were moving in, if we're tenants, we told him that we bought and all that stuff. But other than them, the neighborhood's pretty nice. I've met a few of the other people, but not next to me. Just like driving out of the neighborhood, there's been people outside, and they saw the move-in trucks and stuff. So there's questions. But other than that, we love the house, man. It's great. I got a great garage. It's all decked out. Nicolette went. Well, my birthday is on Thursday this week. But since we moved in the house and presents were kind of tied into, and the garage is going to be like my space, and she really decked it out. She's getting me a turf grass from I love playing golf, and I love practice. She got me this dope driving range net, so I can be in the garage and just smack balls all day long. Got all my Steelers gear on the wall and stuff like that. My toolbox and my tool rack. She got me this nice toolbox that I'm going to put my pegboard behind and stuff and have all my tools set up. It's going to be great. That's this shirt right here. I'll be in the garage. This was the surprise. She got all the stuff, put it in the garage, and then gave me the shirt. I'll be in the garage, and then in the garage was all the stuff. So it was pretty dope. She went all out for it. But the garage, we got the 2 bedrooms, big dining room, brand new hardwood tile floors. So they tile floors, but they look like hardwood. And it's amazing. But we're just really excited about it all. It's going great so far.
How many bedrooms, bathrooms?
2 bed, 2 bath. The 2 bedroom is actually Jack and Jill that share a bathroom, share the master. So it's a bathroom in the middle, bedroom. So there's 2 doors in the bathroom. And then there's a bathroom in the hallway. We're not sure exactly how we're going to do layout. We could change things, put up walls, take down walls, doors, whatnot like that. But right now it's 2 bed, 2 bath, giant dining room. The living room walkway into the dining room is really open, like open-minded space with a lot of big windows in the back with natural lighting coming in. It's nice.
That's awesome.
Really nice layout. Back porch screened in and stuff, and put a little bar. Got plumbing and electric out there. So I got the TV with the Steelers game. Gonna do the whole little L-shaped bar and stuff with plumbing. Just like a nice little hangout area with a fire pit out back. It's gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. So when can I move in?
When you start paying my mortgage.
How much?
You don't need to know that.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna pay, I gotta know something. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you guys.
It's great.
I can't wait to come over and check it out. So you mentioned that your birthday is Thursday of this week.
Yep, Thursday the 21st, turning 25.
You're lucky. You want to know why?
Why? Because I'm in the middle?
Huh?
What are we talking about? I was about to go off on how many other birthdays go on in April, but go ahead.
Oh, well, we can talk about that. But for the last 2 weeks, I've been talking to Nika, your sister Nika, and your mom.
About what?
Casey's family has this tradition that every year on their birthdays, they wear the birthday hat.
The hat's gone.
I know. So
you have it?
I don't have it.
We found out yesterday that it was...
not yesterday. Found out 2 weeks ago.
No, we found out Sunday. Who knew that?
Nika and your mom. Your mom's been looking for it because I asked for it.
No, you didn't.
So I could surprise you with it on the podcast and make you wear it for the whole episode.
So you have it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh.
So
it's missing. I thought that they said it was missing to pretend because then I would have knew that you had it. Okay,
no, your mom.
But no, we can't find it.
Your mom was like, "Oh yeah, for sure. Let me just grab it." And then she was like, "I don't know. I can't find it."
Yeah.
And like, I guess.
Well, yesterday, what's today's month? Yeah, yesterday Easter was also David's birthday. My other brother, and
there's like 37 of them.
There's 7, only 7 of
Close
us.
to 30.
Yeah. My brother, his birthday was yesterday, Easter, and it came time to like cake and all that. And then when the cake's coming out and the gifts and stuff, we do sing happy birthday, and the hat comes out, always comes out. But David's sitting there, and we start singing, and I was like, wait, Mom's taking pictures. We got to get the hat on. It's a very embarrassing hat. It's not.
I have a picture of Casey in the hat.
It's pretty funny.
Should I post it?
You can't. Go ahead. Is it a bad one?
No.
When's it from? Exactly.
We were in high school.
You're wearing
a black tank. Yeah,
I was wearing a black tank top, right? Oh, yeah, I remember that one. No, you're all right. You don't have to. I had the long hair. The Justin Bieber coming out. Yeah, no, we're good. You don't have to post that one.
It'll be posted.
All right. Just for like half a second in the video.
No, it'll go on the Instagram for everyone to see. But no, yeah, I was like, damn, that would have been so funny to just pull that out on you. Like
it would have, because I would have had to put it on. I don't remember when that came around. I think one of my grandparents brought it over for one of our birthdays. So April is the biggest prior birthday month. So April 16th is my sister Sasha's birthday. April 17th is David's birthday. April 21st is mine. April 23rd is my older brother Chaz's, and April 26th is Nika's. So there's 5 birthdays from the 16th to the 26th.
What's
10 days?
What's 9 months before
my dad's birthday?
Yeah. I love it.
Do the math, guys.
I love it.
Yeah, do the math.
TikTok clip.
But yeah, so we're all within 10 days. So birthday April is always insane. We always get sick of cake by my birthday. I'm in the middle. I'm the middle of the 5, right? So the Thursday always gets skipped. Oh, it's Thursday this year. The middle one always gets forgotten about because it's 2 days back to back, 16, 17. And then there's a little gap, and then it's mine. And then there's a gap, and then there's the next 2. So I'm right there, dead in the center.
Yeah, I remember how close Sasha's and David's are. When did you say Nika's was?
Mine's Thursday, the 21st. Hers is the 26th. So 5 days after mine.
and then mine and Nick's are a few weeks after yours.
Yeah, right there in May. So is my mother. So is
not to say I'm equal to your siblings or girlfriend.
But, no. But I was just talking about how crazy April gets with the birthdays. 10 days. That's why, and it came together yesterday being Easter on David's. So yesterday we celebrated all 5 birthdays and Easter birthday. and Easter.
I didn't even realize that it was his birthday because I wasn't on my phone at all. And I didn't even realize what the date was. I just knew it was Easter. And then I saw you post a picture like at midnight. And
11:42.
I texted
PM.
David. I was like, hey, man.
Happy birthday. A little late.
Almost
missed it. Almost missed it.
But nah, man, we got to have David on here one day.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I haven't. David said he's. I don't. When was the last time I saw you? I was like, bro, 7 years. I don't know.
No way.
I mean, I haven't.
For
seen,
real?
I haven't seen
not that long, but still.
I haven't seen David since he was at Elfers, and he left Elfers. He didn't graduate from Elfers.
No, so that had to be 2016 at the latest. Probably 2015. No, 2015 because I graduated 2015.
6-7
and
years.
I think he left the year after, so 16 had to be the last year.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he's probably about a foot taller than he was.
He's taller than you, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey Griffin, how we doing on time?
Where we at?
30 minutes.
30 minutes on the dot. That's about that's our time, isn't it?
That's our time. I mean, this one kind of flew by.
Yeah, it did. I felt like we had a couple more minutes, but all right.
Yeah, I don't know how strong it was. I don't know. I just kind of got lost in the conversation.
You talked a lot. New Orleans had a lot of it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I apologize if the New Orleans was boring, but I assure you it wasn't.
No, it wasn't boring. No.
It wasn't to live it.
No, absolutely. So next week, week 4.
Yeah.
Where we at? Where are we going with that one?
They're gonna have to tune in and find out.
You damn right. All right, we'll see you then. Peace.